Even maybe if you do a sport or something to me, I used to play a lot of poker. I literally rolled down playing poker on my friends throughout the week. You know what I mean? Like every night, weeknights, I used to play poker with them. Like we used to meet them like at 9 p.m. and play poker sometimes till 2 p.m. 2 a.m. Okay? And guess what? I had to give that up because I started building my business. For everybody's going to be different things. Some of you guys are going to have to give up some time with your family. You guys realize that, right? First, I have a son. I'm not with my son right now. Does that make sense? I was with him earlier. He was here in my office chilling, right? Being cool. Max likes to do three things. He likes to eat, sleep, and be handsome. You know what I'm saying? He was doing all three things here today. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. That's his style. You know, that's his style. You know, he's cool like that. So, anyways, guys. So here's the thing. My brother. So, what you want to give up? There's three ways to build this business, and this reminds me of this. Number one is lie, cheat, and steal. That's all three. Lie, cheat, and steal. That's how you're gonna make a lot of money in this business. Write that down. I'm serious. Write it down. You're going to make a lot of money. Some people are like, I don't want to write that down. This guy's crazy. You got to lie awake at night. There's going to be a lot of days that you're going to lie awake at night thinking of who you're going to help, thinking of what you're going to do, thinking of the appointments that you're going to do tomorrow. Does that make sense, guys? Cheat. You're going to have to cheat some time away from your family and loved ones. How many of you guys have family and loved ones right now at home? Yes. Aren't you cheating a little bit of time away from them? What is it, for a good cause? Because when you go out there, you make this business happen, guess what? You're going to be able to take off the days that you want to take off. But the price has to be paid up front and in full. You're going to have to steal every good idea that comes your way. Lie, cheat, and steal. So you have to write down what you're willing to give up. Then the third thing is the list. You got to write down a list. I won't take a lot of time on this, guys. Long list. Make sure you have as long of a list as possible. Names and numbers. If you have somebody's number, write down the name. It doesn't matter. You can figure out how to get the number. Okay? Make sure the list is written down. Don't say it's on my cell phone. You've got to write the list down. As you're writing names down and phone numbers, you start to think of other people that are related to them. Other people that you met through them or whatever the case may be. Make sure that you are making a list. You're writing it down. That's very important. Okay? Second thing about making a list is don't prejudge anybody. So write everybody in there. Who cares? Some people are good enough for a no. I did the old Jim Rome. This week I did the old Jim Rome deal. Remember Jim Rome building your network marketing business? Yeah. Okay, we've got those CDs here. Jim Rome says, listen, I'm calling you because I want to show you my business. And I'm getting, I just started my business. And I'm getting about 3 out of 10 to join. Which, by the way, don't use join. Use get started. Okay? Don't say join. Don't say, oh, this guy just joined. Or I joined this company. Join sounds like a cult. You know what I mean? Like you joined the cult. Dude, you didn't join anything. I got started working with. Doesn't that sound better? Yeah. These are the little things that make a big difference in building your business. Rookies say join. Stay away from join. Okay? So instead of saying meeting, say a get together. You know what I mean? Or an event. A VIP event. Right? An open house. That sounds better than a meeting. Join. I got started. I started working with. Okay? I partnered up with this company. You know, these are different little subtle things that make a big difference. Anyways, he says, I'm quoting him. He says, I started my own business, and I'm getting about 3 out of 10 people to join. I don't mind you could be one of the 7, but I need to show it to 10 in order to get 3. That's what he says to him, straight up. Okay? Remember, don't use join. The point is this, that I called my friend, I'm like, listen, man, things are rocking, I want to send you some information for you to take a look at. He's like, JC, I'm not interested. But he wants me to see his business, right? I'm like, dude, how are you going to tell me you're not interested? He's like, and you're not even willing to see a video, but yet you want to recruit me into your video. Yeah, that's going to work. I don't want to see your video, man. I'm open if you're open, bro. Bro, but how can I tell you that I'm open if I'm doing this? I'm going to be at $100,000 a month, and, you're going to regret not getting started with me. I said, I'll tell you what, I don't even care if you get started with me or not. I just need for you to see the video, because I need 10 people to see it to sign up 3. You could be one of the 7. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, you my boy, send it to me. And he says, text me your email because I'm seeing you. I said, sure. So I emailed him the stuff. He emailed me the stuff, right? And that's it. We saw each other's video. Nobody signed up. But it doesn't matter. I didn't sign up with his deal. He didn't sign up with my deal. But it doesn't matter. The point is, because here's the thing. Let's say it's Nate, and I show Nate the information. Nate right now might not get started, but he already saw it. Does that make sense? Let's say something goes wrong with his business, right? Like what he's doing doesn't go like planned. guess what? You already saw my stuff. And if he has any integrity, and I'm the one that invited him, right, and he's cool, and he, of course, now if I invited him and I'm a bum, I'm not serious, I don't blame him for not getting started with me. Does that make sense, guys? You'll get sharp people that if they don't see that you're serious and committed, they're not going to get started with you. And you know what? Honestly, you can't believe it. Think about it. Now, let's say, for instance, that's the case, and I showed it to him. He's going to be like, damn, 2 months ago it wasn't the right time, but right now it's the right time. That actually looked pretty good, especially now that this thing is going to, you know what? You know what, JC? I want to talk to you about your business. Because I got him to see it. I don't care. Remember, when you're inviting people, focus on activity, not the results. I'm getting on the activity. Show the plan, show the plan, show the plan. If I do enough activity the right way, through the system, if I expose enough people through the system, the results are going to show up. Too many people are focused on the results. I talked to Sebastian about it, and he didn't get started. Or he said no, or he didn't show up. Oh, and they feel bad because they focus on what? Results. I don't care. I'm focused on activity. He didn't see it. I don't care. Boom. Didn't see it. He saw the presentation. Didn't get started. I don't care. Activity. I'm focusing. Saw it. Didn't get started. Saw it. Got started. Boom. Because I focus on activity. Then the results show. So you got to manage your own expectations. Just like when you sign up a new distributor, you got to manage their expectations. Bro, not everybody you show this to is going to get started. We got that? Yeah. It's true. Not everybody you show this is going to get started. Matter of fact, you show it to 10 people the right way. On average, 3 to 5 get started. You are managing that person's expectations from the beginning. Because if you don't manage their expectations, when the first person tells them no, the second person tells them no, they haven't even showed it to 10. They talked to 2 people that were very negative. Now they're like, oh, this sucks. But everybody at the meeting is all positive, so they think everybody at the church is going to get started. And it's not like that. So you got to manage their expectations, but at the same time, you also got to manage your expectations. So when you are out there inviting and building your business, you got to make sure that you are managing your expectations. Does that make sense, guys? Yes. So that's the list. Don't prejudge anybody. Somebody's phone's going off. Just make it stop. What is it? Okay. Just make sure it goes off. Now you can do push-ups wherever you want. All right, guys. So here's the thing. Okay. Your list. Second thing is contacting the list. So I'm going to just go through a couple of invites. We talked about the list. Make a long, strong list. Don't prejudge anybody. Now, how to invite people. We're going to go through this very fast. I'm going to give you a couple invites. Number 1 is, if I could, would you? Write that down. If I could, would you? So now you got your list. Okay, great. Now you're going to call your list. Okay, I'm going to tell you what to say. I'm going to call somebody up. Right, so let's say I'm calling Sebastian. Ring, ring. Hello? Sebastian, what's up, bro? Oh, man, I'm over here rocking, bro. Listen, real quick. I don't got a lot of time to talk. Always let them know that you are in a hurry. You don't got a lot of time to talk. Very important. Because if you don't do that, they're going to ask you a ton of questions. And the last thing you want to do is you want to get a back and forth answering questions. So when I let him know, I don't have a lot of time to talk. I got to run. I got a meeting. Whatever the case is, I got another call to do. I got somebody that I got to call right after this. If you feel bad about lying, then don't lie. Tell them that. And then right after you hang up on it fast, call. Hey, what's up, bro? All right, bro. Just want to say hello. Have a good day. See what I'm saying? You're not lying. Some people might have a problem with that. I literally have people tell, I got a problem lying to people. Then don't lie to people. Make the call. That's the call you got to make. Doesn't mean that somebody's expecting your call. You have to make the call. Just make it. Does that make sense, guys? So call them. Hey, listen, man. You know, everything is rocking with me, man. But listen, I don't have a lot of time to talk. But real fast. Reason why I'm calling you is because I remember that you were telling me that you wanted to fix up that Honda that you got. Is it a Honda or something like that? Yeah. Is it a Civic? Yeah. I remember that you mentioned something about you wanted to fix up the car, save up enough money to fix it. Let me ask you something, bro. If in the next 30 to 60 days I can show you how to make enough money to fix up your car the way you want it, would you be interested? Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. See, that's really what he wants to do. He really does. I'm not making this up. He really does have a car he wants to fix up. He wants to put some money into it. No, notice how he's like, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. He really thinks I'm inviting him. Right? So then when I do that, I'm like, well, listen, okay, I'm getting together with a couple guys that are very successful. They just launched a company in the area, and they're looking for a couple of guys, 2 or 3 guys interested in making an extra couple $1,000 a month. Not promising you anything, but if you're open, I could possibly get you an appointment with them. See, I'm not begging them. Notice when you're calling people, you got to make sure you got to be aware that you have a backbone. So use it. You got to have that posture, right? So let's say I'm doing that, and if I told you, what would you answer? So let's continue the conversation.
What is it about?
What do you mean what's about it? I just told you about showing you how to fix your car and making money to fix your car. That's what it's about. Like I said, I got to run, bro. If you're interested, if you're not interested, no big deal. We're only looking for 2 or 3 people.
All right, yeah, send me the information again.
No, it's not about sending you the information, but I gotta show it to you. So you know what I mean. We gotta get together. So look, I gotta run, but I'm meeting up with this guy tomorrow, Wednesday, 7 p.m. in Downey. Okay? Can you make it?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, perfect, bro. Sounds good. I'm gonna send you the address, or I'm gonna pick you up at 6:30. I'm gonna be by your area. BS, I'm not gonna be by his area. But you want the best chance to succeed. Don't leave us a chance. Pick up these guys. Listen, I'm gonna be in your area. Don't worry about it, man. I'll swing by and pick you up. See the difference? Yeah. Then guess what? And by the way, bro, make sure that you dress sharp. This guy is making a ton of money, and I don't want to look bad in front of this guy. So make sure that you dress, at least business casual. Okay, that's business casual is the attack. Okay, I'll pick you up tomorrow at 6:30. That's one way to invite. Another way to invite is very simple, very direct. Pretty similar to what I just did with him, but I'm shortening it down. Ring, let's say I'm calling Bernardo. I was going to call you Bernardino. I was like, no, you don't look like no Bernardino. You don't look like a Bernardo. Alright, so ring. Bernardino is the other homie, right? Listen, the other homie is Bernardino. Yeah. Some other cat. They're smaller than you, so, So, ring. Hello. Hey, Bernardo, what's up, brother?
Everything, what's up with you?
Everything, man. Over here rocking, man. What are you doing? Are you at work or what?
No, I'm just chilling at the house.
Okay, good. I'm not chilling, man. I'm over here making big moves happen. You know what I mean? But listen, the reason why I'm calling you, bro, is real fast. I don't have a lot of time to talk, but I wanted to ask you if you keep your income options open, if you're open to making some extra money, because I'm working with these guys that are very successful, and they're looking for a couple of people, 2 or 3 to be exact, that are interested in making a 6-figure income. Let's say these guys are more ambitious too. Looking for a couple of guys that are looking to make possibly a 6-figure income in the next 12 months. Are you open?
Yeah.
Straight up, are you open? If he's not open, I'm not wasting my time. Does that make sense? Now, pretend like you're giving me like you're a little defensive or something like that. So give me a little bit of a hard time. So are you open, bro?
Wait, what's it about?
It's about making a 6-figure income, bro.
How?
Well, let me ask you something, man. If I told you that if you learn how to, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Dude, if I told you that I would pay you a 6-figure income to learn how to write with your left hand, would you do it?
Maybe.
Okay, good. Then you know what? This is not for you, bro. Maybe your answer is not for you. But listen, call me this week and let's go out and party, bro. Okay, have a good night.
I'll think about it.
No, there's nothing to think about. I took it away from your ass. You better think about how I took that shit away from you. You better think about your answer next time. See what I'm talking about, bro? Like, if when they ask me questions like that, I'm like, dude, I'm talking about making a ton of money. I make them feel dumb. It's not about making a lot of money. Dude, are you right-handed or left-handed? I'm right-handed. If I told you that if you learn how to write with your left hand and you make a 6-figure income, would you do it? Yes. Great. It's about making a lot of money. We got to get together and I'll show you what it's about. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like, I act like, dude, are you kidding me? It's about making a lot of money. If they don't have the time to sit down with you for 30 minutes to show them a business, I take it away from them. I gotta think about it. Dude, you gotta better think about how I take this away from you because it's not for you. Does that make sense? Straight up. There ain't nothing to think about. Maybe you feel sorry for yourself. Okay? Alright, so who wants to roll with me? Okay, so Chris. Ring.
Hello?
Chris, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on?
Everything, man. How are you?
I'm doing alright.
Good. Listen, man, I haven't talked to you in a couple of weeks, but and honestly, man, Chris, I'm gonna call you straight up, because you're a professional in the industry. But let me ask you, the company that you're with, Chris, I know that you're doing good and you're a champion. I respect you for that. But honestly, Chris, I'm calling you to recruit you, bro. You know what I mean? Are you open at all to network marketing? Are you married to the company that you're with?
I'm open.
You're open?
No, I respect you. I'll take a look.
Well, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I've got a real good video that'll explain a little bit about what we do. What I'd love to do is send it to you right now. Okay, do you have about 15 minutes to look at it right now?
Sure.
Okay, good. What I'll do is I'll send it to you right now, your email or your phone, whatever you want. I'd like for you to take a look at it, and if you like it, well, why don't we sit down and have a coffee? Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. And then I just send it to him. Does that make sense? That's to somebody who's a network marketing person. I ask them straight up. Now, you don't have to say I'm calling to recruit you. You know what I mean? I say that to certain people that I'm cool with. Some people I say that to, they'll be like, this dude's arrogant, forget you, even if they're open. But since him and I are cool, if I told him that, he'd be like, this was crazy. He already knows how crazy I am. You know what I mean? So he won't take it like personal. I wrote out some dudes on his wall. hey bro, I'm calling you to recruit you, but you haven't answered my calls. How can I recruit you if you don't answer my calls, bro? I said, dude, we could be like Batman and Robin, and you'll be Batman, I'll be Robin. It's cool, bro, let's work together. And then he writes cabron. You know what I mean? But he called me back though. Because it's different. Does that make sense? Now, I'm going to make a different call to him. Let's say he's just some entrepreneur guy, right? Ring, ring.
Hello?
Chris, what's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing great, man. How's business?
Everything's great.
Good, good. I know it is, man. Listen, let me ask you something. This might be kind of a shot in the dark, but, you know, you've been a business guy. You can appreciate this, I'm sure. Let me ask you something. If you knew 20 years ago what you know now about Starbucks, and you had the opportunity to have invested, would you have done it?
100%.
Bro, I got something bigger than Starbucks. We got to meet.
What is it?
It's something bigger than Starbucks. It's a way for us to make a ton of money. I got to show it to you. So I can't show it to you over the phone, can I?
No, sir, you can't.
Yeah, let's get together, bro. It'll be about 15 minutes. Besides, we haven't hung out anyways, bro. Worst case scenario, we sit down, have a coffee, or have lunch, and I show you something. It may or may not be for you, but I would love to sit down. Trust me, bro, it's bigger than Starbucks. It won't be a waste of your time.
I trust you, but can you tell me something about it?
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. It's a company that helps people save money, make money, and manage money, but there's a lot more to that. That's about all I can tell you. You know what I mean? But if we sit down, besides, bro, if I called you and I invited you to have a coffee with me as friends, would you do it?
No.
No? Well, what do you think you would have said? And I was like, if that's the case, then forget you. But what would like if your friend told you? I've said that to a friend, like they're giving me a hard time about sitting down with me. Bro, if I was just calling you to ask you, hey, let's have a coffee, let's catch up, would you do it? Yes, good. Then okay, then I should change it. Let's just sit down and have a coffee. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I'm just being real. Like, dude, don't act weird. I'm telling you, let's get together. We're gonna talk. I mean, I could have said that. Let's sit down and have a coffee and just, you know, chit chat. I could have brought that up whenever I want to talk about it. I'm being open with you. See what I'm saying? Now, if you really would have said no, then I'm like, you know what? No problem, bro. Don't take it personal. Don't make it deal. That probably wouldn't be somebody that I would really want on my team. Does that make sense? Maybe or maybe not. Okay. So that's another way of inviting. Now, people that you look up to. By the way, did we turn on the AC? Yeah, it's on? Okay, good. That's true. But once it gets a lot of body heat in here. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, people that you look up to, help, favor, and opinion. So, people that you look up to, write it down, help, favor, and opinion. This will be the last one because we got to move forward. I call somebody up. I ask them for help, favor, and opinion. Let's say it's an old boss. You know, let's say I call John. John, how you doing? You know, little small talk, whatever. Then I'm like, listen, the reason I'm calling you is this. And I can tell them straight up that I'm working with a network marketing company. Listen, I got started working with a network marketing company. I'm very interested. I want to see if you can help me out. You got a lot more experience than I do. Want to see if you can take a look at it and give me your opinion. Could you do me that favor? I'm asking them for help. I'm asking them for a favor. Okay? And his opinion. Because I respect their opinion. Because they got so much more experience than I do. So what I'm doing is I'm stroking their ego. You want the person to be like, sure kid, I'll help you out. I'll take a look at it and do you that favor by giving you my opinion. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah. On the contrary, if that's my ex-boss, I'm like, dude, I got an opportunity for us to make a lot of money, man. 6-figure income, 7-figure. They're like, dude, what are you talking about? Making more money than you. Their ego will get in the way from seeing what you want to see. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So you have to play the game, and I say this all the time. I love this saying, you have to be smarter than another person, but don't let them know that you're smart. Does that make sense, guys? Mm-hmm. So that situation, you are actually being smarter than another person because all you really want is for them to take a look at the information. You guys follow me? And once they take a look at that information, then guess what? They're either going to make a decision, it's either for me or it's not for me. Can we get that fixed? Art. So they're going to make a decision if, you know what, this is for me or it's not for me. And that's fine. But your job, but here's the thing, if you don't approach them right, your job is to get people in front of the information, If you don't approach them right, they're not going to get in front of the information, and then guess what? They're just not going to get started, ever. But if you get them in front of the information, even if they don't sign up, who cares? Your job is to put them in front of the information. If you put enough people in front of the information, some of them will get started. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah. Man, you guys are all sweating. What's wrong with you guys? Just kidding. I'm rubbing it in. All right, guys. So let's get into the 7 habits of highly effective people. So we're not going to take what time is it, by the way? 8:29.